Yesterday, I posted a video explaining how a recent Firestick update has now prevented this K application from launching. As you can see, when I tried to click on it, it tells me that it's not available in my country. Lots of you are convinced that Amazon have now finally blocked this application, whilst more of you are telling me that it's working absolutely fine on your devices. Now, after spending hours of testing different Fire Sticks, different versions, different setups, I think I finally worked out what's going on. And the answer is definitely not what I expected. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because if this application is not opening up on your device, then I do believe I've got a fix to share with you. So here's what happened. So we can see on my device, we can see exactly now running this particular version of Fire OS, which is 8.1.7.4. I'm based in the UK. Running this version now, we can see that the K application, our favorite media player, first see that the application banner goes gray, goes blank. And again, if you try to click on it, you just don't see anything. So no error message, no warning. It just takes you to this Amazon store listing, which is not available for me. So very strange, very bizarre. And I know obviously Amazon have been making lots of changes recently, lots of different restrictions, lots of platform changes. And because of that, it's easy to assume that something more serious was happening. And judging by some of your comments, many thanks for leaving all of your comments, lots of you are also seeing similar behavior, but also with other applications. So I then began testing this on my second generation Fire TV Cube, my third gen Cube, the Firestick 4K Max, second generation. So you can see lots of different Fire TV devices, lots of different K application, lots of different versions, to try to find out what is the common thing between all of them. And that's where it got really interesting, because on most devices, it actually launched absolutely fine. On a few devices, I did see a similar problem, or another problem where it looks like it's going to launch, but before it opens, it just crashes back to the homepage. And that's when I started thinking that maybe this is nothing to do with Amazon at all. There's something specific with my particular installation on my particular device. So with that understanding, I then did the obvious, which now seems obvious thing, of just removing it from my device. So let's do that now in real time. Let's go over to applications. Let's go to manage installed applications. And the idea was simple, that maybe something over the time I've had this application installed, maybe something has become corrupted. Maybe there's some files that have become misaligned. And because of that, this is what's causing that strange experience. So now it does seem obvious. Why don't you try to uninstall it? As you can see here, uninstall that now. That's now done. Let's now press the home button. We can see the icon for that has now disappeared. We can now use downloader, and we can now make a quick connection to my website, which you know is just TechDoctorUK.com, or you can type in the short code 53402. Let's type that in and click on go, and this will take you directly to my website. And again, all these applications have been tested, all these applications have been vetted. Everything on my website is 100% safe. You can download anything that you like without any pop-ups, without any fake links, any issues. It really is the best and safest way to download your favorite applications. Just make sure you are using a VPN when accessing my website. And if you don't have a VPN, I'll leave the one that I personally use in the pinned comment, or also the video description. Let's click on Get Tools. Let's just type in KO, click on Next. And we can see now we have the latest versions of these applications. So as I'm doing this on a Fire TV device, I'll get the 32-bit version. Let's click on that. Click on I understand. And that should begin the download directly onto my device. You can see all of the downloads are super quick, super fast. I can now click on install, give that a second, and we can see hopefully within 5 seconds, that's now installed okay. And we can see the icon has now come back. I can start that up, click on continue, and we can see once again, this application is working without any problems whatsoever. And we can see no crashes, no errors, and we are once again inside the application. So overall, I would say that based on my testing, this is definitely more of a compatibility corruption type issue rather than some kind of blockage from Amazon. Maybe something during the update process. Amazon do lots of different updates, lots of files do get updated, and maybe something during the update process causes this application to break or stop working properly. And the fact that just doing a clean install fixes the problem, it does imply that there's no blockage from Amazon, no restriction. The issue was purely with the base installation itself. So definitely, if you're having this problem on your devices with this application, I would highly recommend doing a quick uninstall, go back to my website, download the latest version, and see if that fixes the problem for you. And my last and final recommendation is make sure you are using a VPN when doing anything on your streaming devices. I personally recommend IPVanish. It's super fast, super secure, and it gives you unlimited devices. So it doesn't matter how many streaming devices, phones, tablets, laptops you have, all of them can be protected with a single IPVanish account. You can then change your IP address, you can access geo-locked content, and it really is just the best way to stay secure and to make sure that your ISP can't monitor you, and more importantly, they can't throttle your connection. So if you do scan the QR code, you will get a special price just for TechDoctorUK fans, and it really is the best way to support me and my work. So many thanks for doing that. So really appreciate your support. Do let me know if this fix worked for you, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.